Hello, fellow Nigerians. This is a call for us to wake up in our sleep and slumber. It is time for action rather than speaking and speaking. We have spoke enough. This is the time for us to come out in action, to say enough is enough. Well, if you don't know, Powwr was released just within 24 hours that he was released on Thursday. On Friday, right there in the courtroom, he was arrested. Even the judge was hiding herself. Justice Ijoma was hiding herself. He went to her chamber to be able to hide because they were with arms. They stuck into the prison, the courtroom, and it is unhearable. It is unpalatable, unspeakable. It is unlawful to do that. The DSS went there, beating up the man, dragging the man into their van, and they took him away. As I speak to you, they are in their these two people are in the custody of the DSS again. I know Buhari will definitely deny it, but I want to tell you one thing. The truth must come out. When the fire is fighting them, when the fire is hurting them too much, they will come out, just as 24 hours ultimatum that was given to DSS to release these two people and pay 100,000. That is how judiciary is supposed to work. They have crumbled the judicial system in Nigeria. They have crumbled the legislator. They have crumbled every other arms of the government. They are taking us into their hands. We see the case of Nnamdi Kanu. Even before they went to the court, they've already invaded his house. And people say, it's an Igbo man, it doesn't concern me. I want to bring you to your history. This Powwr, is it an Igbo man again? If it has not happened to you, it will happen to you one day. It is time for us to salvage Nigeria from this tyrannical rule. It is autocratic. It is barbaric. And it is tyrannic for somebody to take law into his hand. Buhari, as a president, don't have power to crush any other arms of government. We have 3 tiers of arms of government in democracy. What is democracy? Government of the people, by the people, and for the people. I want to tell you that in Nigeria we don't have that. Election is not election. They just do the election all in the name of, covering the people's eye to say we have done election. Before election is done, they have already fixing somebody there. They will hijack the ballot. We see what happened in Kogi State. We see what happened in Bayelsa State. They will hijack the ballot. They will falsify the record. They will force the INEC official to write record. They fixing on their brothers and their sisters in the INEC office. They will force them to write false report. Is that democracy? Is that election? The people that died in Kogi election is too much. They even killed the PDP leader there, the woman there. They killed the woman, if you don't know. The one woman was coming out, the person, the presidential candidate of PDP, he said it was God that saved her, he would have died. Helicopter was supervising, flying, a military helicopter or police helicopter was flying in the up. It's there in the YouTube. She came out to speak out that even the talks were there. They were using talks. They were using military armed military men in uniform, police in uniform. Is that election? Let me not talk about that, please. I want to talk about, or will I start with herdsmen killing people? We saw what is happening in Plateau State, what they did, a whole village, they pursue a whole village, kill the people, destroy everything, drag them away, and put them in a detention camp. Is that what you want to speak about? Is that the beautiful Nigeria they are building for us? Is that democracy they are trying to stay? Let me tell you, if I want to analyze on all these things, I will take more time. Let me go straight to the point. Right now, Powwr has been rearrested again. As I said before, the government will deny it very soon. But I want to tell you, no DSS have power to operate without prior knowledge of the president, because under the executive, which the Buhari himself, the president, headed, that is where the DSS and the police and the military belong to. We have three arms of government: the legislature, the judiciary, and the executive. The executive, as I said before, belongs to the police and the army, just to maintain laws and order. The army is to fight against external aggression. But in the case of Nigeria, it's not like that. The army has taken the role of police this day. The DSS has taken the role of police and so on. Let me tell you that we don't have rule of law anymore in Nigeria. There is no fundamental human rights anymore. These are the dividends of democracy, but we are not enjoying it. All we see is oppression, autocratic, tyrannic rule, and barbaric rule. Anyway, I am not surprised, because this president, this administration come in the name of fighting corruption. But I want to tell you, they are the worst corrupt government Nigeria have ever had. They came in the name of fighting corruption. Is that how to fight corruption? When people corrupt, they steal money, they run to your party, you hide them. You say they are angels. But when you see other people who steal 100,000, you arrest the person. But the person who steal 100 million, 100 billion is a saint. Man, I don't know. I don't want to go into detail, but all of us were witness of that. Let me tell you, once a military man is always a military man. Once a barbaric and tyrannic man is always a tyrannic man. Buhari in 1984 overthrew a Shagari government, a democratic government. A military man overtake a democratic government. Now that same military man came in the form of a civilian uniform, but the khaki is still there inward. Is the one, controlling the military. What do you expect? We are not operating democracy. What we see is oppressive and barbaric government. If you are afraid, and everybody are afraid, I'm afraid to speak, at least Nigeria will come into chaos. It's even good now that we can still speak. Look at the law they want to bring in, cyber law, where we have numerous laws and constitution dealing with that cyber law. Why? They want to silence everybody for you not to speak. But thank God, the Ruga settlement, they trying to use to colonize Nigeria, everybody kick against it. And now they want to use force. So we made mistake. We all agree. They are the one who installed this president. But at least he has suffered it. But I want to tell you that this administration is even helping him to gain more popularity. But we will not leave him in this matter. I want to appeal everybody. I want to appeal to you, all Nigerians. Come out. Labor leaders, where are you? All the NSC, where are you? A situation like this is where you come out and say we are not working. Strike. When the heat is too much, where is the student union? Where are the lawyers? What are you doing? The barristers, the all form of societies that are controlling the government, that are controlling how society is supposed to go. Where are the youths? What are you doing? Everybody is silent. Everybody is afraid. I want to tell you one thing these governments are succeeded in doing. Number one, they remove all the major general and all the generals, all the lieutenant generals in the army from the south, from the east. Whereas in their own Fulanis, they promote them. They release the Boko Harams and they say that they have renounced their way and they have repented. That was what Buhari said. They release all of them, inculcate them into the society, give them gun to go out and be killing. We see what the herdsmen are doing, killing people. These are the people they inculcate into the military too. They are using. I want to tell you, before Buhari did all these things, Nigerians were sleeping. Number one, he removed Onogi, all in the name of fighting corruption. He removed most of the people that were opposing him. He removed the speakers of the House of Senate. He removed most of the people, either by force or by one way or the other. They will say they do election. In that election they conducted, they have already facing people there. They will force the INEC to release force, what they call it, force result. All the evidence they produce in the court to show that the presidential election, which everybody is saying that Buhari was elected, Buhari wasn't elected. They falsify everything. Buhari wasn't elected. We see where a group of people were printing thousands of ballot papers. No, they were not caught for all that. Nobody speak against them. Nobody brought them to say, we saw these people. It's in the net. We saw where they were printing. They covered them up. And you say that you were elected. He wasn't elected. I want to tell you that the tyrannical nature of Buhari in 1984, that is exactly what he wants to execute, or is executing. The first term is even good. This second term, what he has done now is a tip of the iceberg, if you don't know. They have agenda. I want to tell you one thing. When a Fulani can come out, or a group of Fulani can come out and say that Nigerian God have bless Fulani with Nigeria, that they will take over all Nigerians, that they have conquered the north, that they want to conquer the south, that is not hate speech. When they say that our forefather served them, and our father served them, and even we are serving them, even our children and our children will continue to serve them. It's only one governor, I think for Ekiti State, one governor is there in the net that opposed them, that send message to them. Nobody talk about hate speech. Nobody arrest these people. When Miati Allah threatened Nigeria with war, that if they don't give them Ruga settlement, that they will bring war to Nigeria, nobody arrest them. But they are arresting Nnamdi Kanu, who is fighting for his freedom, who is fighting for his people, and label them terrorists. They are arresting Sowore and say Libe. My dear, there is cold war in Nigeria if you don't know. But I want to tell you one thing, that the Goliath that is waging war against the people, David must surely surface. And that David will kill Goliath in the name of Jesus. David said, you come in the name of weapon. You come in the name of chariot. He said, but I come in the name of the Lord. And in that name, I will prevail against you. And actually, David prevailed against Goliath. There is right now Goliath in Nigeria. And we need David to prevail against Goliath. This fight is not fight we have to live for Sowore alone. This fight is not fight we have to live for one man. This is not the time to say, Ami Boma, Yoruba, you are in now. Ami Yoruba, you are Igbo, it doesn't concern me. We have to come. If you want Nigeria to be your Nigeria and for your generation, this is the time for us to come together as one people, reason as one people. When this president was in 1984, when he was the head of state, he took over from a democratically elected president, Shehu Shagari. He killed Abros Ali. He killed Bola Igwe. He killed many people. There was atrocity. There was wailing. Even in the street, a woman cannot wear trousers. They will beat up that woman, naked that woman in the street. Everybody will see the nakedness of that woman. The law was so much that people were crying. That was where you were here, Andrew Checkard. That was when Nigeria started traveling. These same people are still the people ruling us. What do you expect? They say an evil tree beget evil fruit. When you sow an evil tree, you should expect evil fruit. So Nigerians, the question is left for you. Very soon, at your doorstep, somebody will carry gun, come to your doorstep, kill all your people, kill all your brothers, kill all your family, including you, and take over your property, take over your land. That is the agenda. They have said it, that God has given them the land. and they call it cattle colony. They call it all sorts of names. They call it Ranchi, they call it Ruga, they call it whatever name they want to call it. But I want to tell you, if you fold your arms, open your eyes, it means you are a coward. I believe Nigerians, we are not cowards. We have been silent enough. We have been stupid enough. There are most people, they don't know their left from right. They have endangered the Nigerians. They have made Nigerians to be poor. That at the day of election, they start sharing 1,000. They start sharing packet of gari. They start sharing 1,000 to the people to buy their vote. These are the people we're supposed to educate. These are the people we're supposed to educate. Right now, Tinubu is there. Adesina is there. The number 2 president, vice president Osibajo is there. And so many others. These are Yoruba people. What are you talking about? What are you saying concerning your own brothers? Your brother who have committed no sin. The court have not found them guilty. And people will just go there with gun just to kill them. And you are there supporting these evil practices. Because of your political gain, of which you know that you will not be there. Already Hausas are saying, the Fulani are saying that there is no law that said that the presidency will be rotating. That alone should sound warning to your ears. El-Rufai has gone out to be paying people who were murdering Nigerians in Kaduna. They kill and destroy property. They kill many Nigerians, only for him to go and be paying the killers. When BBC or CNN asked him, they interviewed him. I watched the interview. He said, I paid them so that they will not come and kill again. You see, these are the people importing other people, other Fulanis to come and be committing atrocity in Nigeria. And we say we are one Nigeria. So I pose the question to you. What kind of Nigeria will you want Nigerian to be? The question is, if you are in the diaspora, whether you are in Europe or America, I want everybody to come out, whether Monday or Tuesday. Arrange a day. There are people who are organizing this thing. Or arrange a day and let everybody go to their respective government to channel this problem to them. Because it's not enough for one. The problem is simple now to solve. They are folding their arms. When there is war, when there is anarchy, they will start sharing biscuit. We want to go and donate the biscuit to the people. We don't want biscuit. We don't want war. We don't want trouble. Let them talk concerning these things. They are enjoying the dividends of democracy. That is what we want Nigeria and Africa to enjoy too. Let them solve the problem right now when it is easy to solve. Let them call this president to order. Let there be impeachment to this president. That is the only way out, because he has never even spent up to 6 or 7 months in his second tenure. There is problem everywhere. We are talking of 4 years ahead. It's going to be hell for Nigerians. There are going to be destruction, massive destruction if there is no war. That is why I'm calling on everybody, whether you are in Italy, or whether you are in Britain, whether you are in Germany, or whether you're in America, in Canada, anywhere. All these people that are enjoying the dividends of democracy, let us go to their government and complain to them, carrying placard, just as most people are doing. They are kicking against all these Nigerians that are coming to Europe. They attack them. That is a welcome development, to tell them that we are tired of this thing. You come to Europe, you go to America, you enjoy the dividends, the hospital, the everything, you enjoy them. But you go home, you kill your people, you embezzle the money, you carry the money down to people who are already enjoying their benefits. So enough is enough. Buhari have never supported democracy, but the people, they were blindfolded by fighting corruption that he said he will fight. Buhari has been a corrupt man. All the money they are carrying to, if a members of another party knows that they will come after him, they will decamp to APC, and that person is free. You never see if APC man they arrested, say this man have even their party leader, what they call it, this Doma, said it, that if you come to our party, we will shield you, we'll give you shelter. That's to show how corrupt this president, this government, this administration is. So I'm calling on every Nigerian, every mini Nigerian. This is the time for us to fight intellectually. Don't carry gun. Don't kill anybody. Don't carry knife. Otherwise, they will have reason to say, to be killing and say these people they come out with their weapon. So you can't fight people who are with ammunition. You can't fight them with stones and with cutlasses. What you have to fight, you fight them intellectually. The medias are there. The degree they want to promulgate, thank God they have not succeeded, and they will never succeed, because that is the only way we can cry out to the people of the world for them to come out to our rescue. If you are in America, please make sure that the duty of you to go to the government, organize mass rally, to go to mass protest, to go to them and table the matter to them, because right now, this matter is above Nigerians. So we have to fight with our brain. God bless you all.